Hi everyone, it's Miss Mahler. As I mentioned yesterday, I'm going to have a substitute. So I made this video to read you the story that you will be reading and to also explain the directions for your assignment. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and read you Shadrack's story. Shadrack Bokai is an award-winning playwright and actor. The first act of his own life was more dramatic than anything he had ever seen on a stage. Shadrack was born in the West African country of Liberia in 1989, where a violent civil war claimed more than 200,000 lives. Living a nightmare. Shadrack escaped Liberia to the nearby country of Ghana with his mother. She sent him to live with his father, who had already fled to the United States. Shadrack was only a young child, but he was hopeful about a new life in America. Shadrack's American dream was more like a nightmare. Kids at school made fun of him as he struggled to learn English. He was held back twice. He feared that he would not even make it to high school. But the second act of his life was about to begin, thanks to Read 180 and an inspiring teacher named Mrs. Murphy. Taking a step. Shadrack wanted to improve so that he could go to high school and college. However, his dreams seemed unlikely to happen. How could he do it? But Mrs. Murphy encouraged Shadrack to keep writing, and he did. The more Shadrack wrote, the more he improved. Soon, his teacher realized that he was not somebody who could stay on the sidelines. Mrs. Murphy asked Shadrack to write an essay. She submitted his essay for a national award. And guess what? He won! Can you guys believe that? Going from a struggling reading and writer, and then he won a national award. So this is a direct quote from Shadrack. Being able to write, really, it changed my life in so many ways. After that, Shadrack wrote with a passion. In high school, he wrote a play called The Truth. It dealt with the harsh realities of bullying and violence. Shadrack and other students performed the play for their classmates. This inspired him to start his own theater company for young adults. The group is a huge success. Today, Shadrack is still writing, acting, and pursuing his dreams. So I loved reading that story. I think it's really inspirational because it shows us that no matter where you start as a struggling reader, there's always greater things ahead. So Shadrack ended up making his own theater company, and he was the CEO, which means he's his own boss, which is really, really awesome. So now that we've learned a little bit about Shadrack, I want to learn a little bit about you guys and your reading goals. So I'm going to show you your assignment. So here it is. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There we go. That's better. Okay, so here is your assignment. And it's asking, what is your story? So first, you're going to fill in a challenge you have faced. Now, this can be a challenge in school, or it can be something outside of school, like sports or at home. Then I want you to write about someone who inspires you. Maybe it's your mom or dad or a friend. Maybe you have a celebrity that you look up to, or maybe an athlete, a football player, bunch of different people you can look up to. So I want you to write at least one person that inspires you. If you'd like, you can pick more than one. That's totally okay. I also want you to write what you love, so things that you love to do. I want you to write about a dream. So one day, what would you like to be doing with your life? Would you like to be like on an island somewhere and just kind of doing your own thing, or do you want to be like a doctor, or what do you want to do with your future? So your dream is really what you want to do in the future. And the last section that says more about me, you can just fill in anything else about yourself that I don't already know. So now that I talked about what you're going to do, we're going to read a little bit about Shadrack and see what he would have filled in for his student profile. So the challenge that Shadrack faced was getting held back in school because of his English. Now remember, English wasn't his first language, so he had to learn it when he moved to America. The person who inspired Shadrack was Mrs. Murphy, his reading and writing teacher. And she even saw his potential and she entered that in the contest and he won. So Mrs. Murphy was a really strong supporter of Shadrack. And something that Shadrack loves is writing plays. And his dream is to inspire the world with his writing. And something more about Shadrack is that he is writing and acting and pursuing his college dreams. Who knows what he will accomplish next? I mean, he's already got his own company. He could probably do some other really cool things with his life. So this is going to be your assignment when I am not here. When you're done, I would like you to submit it to Canvas. And we're also going to talk about them on Friday. So make sure you have it ready to share for our Zoom on Friday. If you have any questions, please email me and I can help you guys out. All right, I'll see you Friday. Bye-bye.